Hi everybody, it's KatyBear here. I have an interview that I was asked to do by the lovely gentleman at Nerdcotic, and I have a couple of questions here that I'm going to answer. Don't mind my asshole cat that photobombs me. Seems like every time I make a video. Oh, and you're probably wondering what I'm wearing. First of all, I thought for this interview I'd wear my cute little cat ears that I got from Yaya Han. And I also thought I would wear a costume that I'm currently working on that you guys couldn't guess because it's my own design. So yeah, let me show you that really quick here. So yeah, here it is. I don't know if you can see, but there's some little leaf detailing right here that might give you a little hint. And I made this skirt by myself. Yeah, there we go. There's some more pieces to it, but I don't want to put it all together because I still want it to be like a, little debut thing that I do. But anyway, let's get on with the interview, shall we? Okay, so let's see here. It looks like the first thing, general info. My name, of course, is Kate McCullough. I go by KatyBear. I'm sure as many of you know, have a fan page on Facebook. It's facebook.com/KatyBear, KatyBear 1031, which is my birthday on Halloween. And I'm also actually currently in the process of developing an actual website, which is going to be KatyBear.com. There's not a whole lot on there right now, so unless you want to see like a really bad picture of me and some links, I recommend not going there yet. Okay, let's see here. First question, at what age did you understand you were a nerd, and what brought that feeling out? As far as actually realizing that I was a nerd, I would probably have to say probably a pretty young age. My parents, my first gaming system was a Super Nintendo, and I believe the games that I mainly played on that were Super Mario Brothers and Super Ghouls and Ghosts, which to this day I still think is like the hardest game of all time to do. And what brought the feeling out? I have to say it wasn't a good feeling that brought out the fact that I realized I was a nerd. I was actually teased a lot when I was in school. It started in elementary school, and it kind of continued all the way until I got into high school, and then I started realizing, oh hey, there's makeup out there. I can actually put makeup on and not look like Buttnick from Salute Your Shorts anymore. Just kidding. But anyway. Okay, next question. I have to ask, your fans love you. From Facebook to DeviantArt, they're the most loyal followers I have seen to date. What have you done to make them fall so hard for you? And you must have one super understanding husband. It has to be hard to share you with the rest of the world. If this is true and you guys do indeed love me, I really appreciate that. You guys are awesome, and I wouldn't be here and wouldn't be doing what I'm doing if it weren't for you, so I thank you for that. I don't really understand what I've done to make you guys fall so hard for me. I've just tried to be myself and be real and not put on this fake persona, And yes, my husband is very understanding. It was kind of his idea actually for me to do this. He thought it'd be a good way to maybe, I already, kind of knew a little bit about cosplaying, but I didn't realize it was on such a big scale, like especially out here in Phoenix. There's cosplayers galore out here, which I think is awesome. And just a great nerd community in general out here, so it's really cool. Next question, what has been your favorite cosplay so far, and what plans do you have for the future? My favorite cosplay so far is probably my first cosplay I did, which is Cammy. There's just something about that character. I just feel so great when I'm dressed as her, and I feel like I can identify with her. Like, I like to cosplay things where I feel like I kind of, I don't want to say pull them off, but that I, that I can kind of look like the character at least a little bit. I don't want to do something where I'm like totally just like, And as far as plans for the future, I'm pretty in over my head right now as far as cosplays go. I still have a lot of shit to do. I hope I can cuss. If not, you can edit that out or something. Sorry. I I don't want to like spoil it, but I have a bunch of new costumes that I'm really excited about debuting for Sabaton Con this year in Phoenix, and I absolutely cannot wait for you guys to see them. And I still have a lot to do on them, which I've been slacking lately, and I really need to do that. So just be looking out for those. Next question: what is something most fans of yours don't know about you? I would say something you guys don't know about me. I would say most of you probably don't know that I actually did go to school. I didn't just graduate from high school and say, hey, I'm going to be a model, because I know I've had a couple of people ask me, like, hey, do you even work for a living? And it's like, yeah, dude, I work full-time. I actually went to Pima Medical Institute. I graduated with honors, which I'm very proud of. And I'm a pharmacy technician, so that's what I do. Something you probably don't know about me. Something else, as far as hobbies, besides like nerdy hobbies, I really love snowboarding. And now that I'm living here in Flagstaff, in Arizona, in Phoenix, I'm really close to Flagstaff, so I can just drive on over there and hit the slopes, and that should be fun. I also love horseback riding, and I love horses a lot. Don't mind my asshole cat that's meowing in the background. Again, I apologize. You got a bad haircut too, can you see it? Yeah, that's me. Let's see here. What is the most illegal thing you have done? Yeah. Let's just say in high school, I was a bit of a stoner for a while, I'm not gonna lie. I know people are probably going to be, some of you probably be a little pissed off at that. I don't do it anymore, but I used to. Hey, you know, we all do things. And the other thing I did, and I feel mortified about this even to this day, but I had just gotten my driver's license, and I believe I was in the McDonald's parking lot. And my family, you know, we had motorcycles, drag cars, all of that, so we had big vehicles. I was in a Ford F-350, like, extended cab, you know, the biggest ass truck you can possibly buy. And my friend is like, you know, joking around, and I was just going to try to scare her, so I was going to back out real fast to the parking lot. Well, there's a car next to me, and my wheels were turned, and I kind of ran into them and panicked and drove away. Yeah, so that was horrible. I feel bad for it, and that's probably one of the other illegal things I've done. So anyway, next question. Where are you from, and where do you currently call home? I am originally from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and just recently here in the past couple of months I have moved to Phoenix, Arizona. Now my cats are fighting. Wow, I'm sorry. Yeah, I love it here in Phoenix, but I do have to say the heat is like killing me. It's horrible. I hate it. Do you have a favorite anime, comic, video game, and why do you love it? As far as anime goes, my favorite anime is going to be Girls Bravo. It was also one of the first animes I ever watched. It's a little on the perverted side, lots of panty shots and things like that, but hey, what can you do? As far as comics go, I'm not huge into the comics yet. I'm just kind of getting into that scene. Not too recently, but I like Deadpool. Deadpool's awesome. I love how he's just sarcastic and funny and always joking around. He's just awesome. Video games, I have to say, I can't really say a favorite because I like a bunch of them, but I really love Rock Band. I like Fable 2. I really like World of Warcraft, although I haven't been playing that lately just because it's been a little hectic with making the costumes and the full-time job, so you guys I'm sure know how that can consume your life. And let's see, what is your dream job? My dream job would be to be a model, like maybe like cosplay commission type thing. I think that'd be awesome. I could just travel all the time, meet new people, get to wear costumes and make costumes, which is what I love to do. So that'd probably be my dream job, I'd have to say. I have a really bad reflection on my glasses. I just realized, so I'm going to try to scoot back a little bit and see if maybe that helps. And yeah, I guess it kind of helps. Okay. Next question. Who is your alter ego? I guess you could say my alter ego is KatyBear. It's kind of my nickname more than anything, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really act differently. I try to stay true to myself and be the same and not be like a character when I'm on my KatyBear page. So when you guys see something, know that that's me. That's not like me trying to fake something or trying to pretend something. If I put something, that's what it is. So, do you have a nerd crush? Human or non-human, male or female? Oh boy, I didn't read all of these beforehand. I kind of skimmed through them, so I didn't really have time to think about this. But I'd say if I had to have a nerd crush, as far as male goes, I'd probably have to say, again, Deadpool, just because he's badass and awesome. I know when he takes his mask off, he's a little scary looking, but as far as personality goes, I guess I would say Deadpool. And female, I would have to say, is Miharu from Girls Bravo, because she's so cute and innocent, and she's just adorable. So, what was your first cosplay? Again, that goes back to my favorite cosplay, which was Cammy from Street Fighter. If you could have one superpower, what would it be? I would have to say, oh man, as far as superpowers go, probably the ability to fly. I think that'd be pretty badass. Just like you wouldn't have to buy gas, you wouldn't have to sit in traffic. You just go out your door and you're off. And you're at work in like 2 seconds. It'd be badass. Batman or Superman, and why? Wow. I'm gonna have to say, I'm probably gonna get some criticism here, but I'm not a big Superman fan. I don't know, I've just never really gotten into Superman. I'm more of a Batman girl myself. So I'm gonna say Batman. And as far as why, I'm just gonna say Batman's badass. He doesn't have any superpowers to, use as a crutch. He's just a badass. He has a bunch of awesome shit and a bunch of awesome toys, and he just goes out and does his thing. So yeah, Batman all the way. Let's see. Next question: Vader or Luke Skywalker? I'm gonna say Vader. I'm an evil girl. I was born on Halloween. I like the evil thing, so I'm gonna say Vader. Luke Skywalker always seemed like a whiny little pansy to me a little bit, and Vader's badass and evil. So yeah, Vader all the way. Let's see here. I think that concludes everything that he wanted. I'm just gonna read this really fast. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I think that concludes the interview. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you for being my fans. I really appreciate it. And check out Nerdcotic. They're awesome. Bye!